Yeah, man, this your boy Chico Black. This is my Cash App information. If y'all want to go ahead and donate, please feel free to donate. This video right here is about they coming after Drake, man. They coming after Drake when it comes to being sacrificed. If y'all can't see it, then y'all just blind. They're ready to get this man for every opportunity that they have. As you can see, Drake's career is going down tremendously. And the whole purpose is he has to give up a blood sacrifice. And if he doesn't do it, they're going to sacrifice one of his families. I just did a video yesterday on LeBron James going through the same issue. Because he's taking a major loss. He's embarrassing the industry. He's embarrassing the people that carry these blood sacrifices. And especially when you humiliate yourself in that way, there's something that's called the humiliation ritual, which LeBron James has done it, and many other athletes have done it, actors have done it. I mean, celebrities of all type of shape, ways, or forms that embarrass the industry this way and humiliate the industry this way. They have to take the blood sacrifice, and especially when they have given you everything that you ever desire, everything that you want. And when you join these elite groups, and Drake himself is an OWL member of the OVO, you know what I'm saying, which is the sixth god, and it has a meaning and a representation that it represents the devil, it represents Satanism all the way through. What you think, that Drake just got this big and this famous without him having to put his name in blood and have to sacrifice something along the run? Come on. Just like I said about the LeBron video yesterday, Rick Ross, talked about it. Tupac talked about it. A lot of rappers talked about it. It's more open today to talk about it and rap about it than what it was when they first started, that it was that keep quiet and stay hushed, or if not, you're going to pay the consequences, or your family is. Look how many producers and big time people, directors, and those that have exposed this type of elite and this type of quote have vanished, disappeared, died, been murdered, set up, and the list goes on and on and on. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't feel sorry for this dude at all. He know what he was getting himself into, like LeBron James, but at the same time, too, these are sacrifices, bruh, that you know that you have to pay the ultimate price regardless of the fact, regardless of the circumstance or situations. And since Drake now is not part of the membership that was represented and connected so well and so plugged in well and so protected, now are going against him. The machine is going against him. That's why they're trying to destroy his career like it's being destroyed. His downfall is probably the most drastic and the most fucked up downfall that we've ever seen in hip hop history. But we can't forget, Tupac was the most, set up situation and, just consistent downfall that we've ever seen in hip hop history, because he exposed the Illuminati more than any other rapper that we've ever seen, and he paid with his life. Now Drake has to take the same sacrifice, and Drake has to go ahead and give any type of blood sacrifice. I don't care if it comes towards him, a family member, somebody that he loves, but he has to sacrifice somebody. They try to do it with Rick Ross. They try to do it with so many other artists, and guess what? They gave something, or they did something to sacrifice, and that's why they still are benefiting for what the quote is giving them, and they're taking advantage because they know sooner or later, once they done with them, they have to persist on that. They have to, make it confirm, and they have to abide by these rules and obligations. If they don't, they're gonna meet their day. Drake's days are countered, just like LeBron James' days are countered. Why you think LeBron James don't want to retire? Because he's afraid. He's scared. Because he knows once that happens, he has to sacrifice something. And the same thing goes, with this dude, Mr. Drake himself. The quote and the machine has given Drake so much. They've done so much for Drake that it's time to sacrifice something in return. They just don't give you all this and do all this for you without you having sacrificing nothing. No, that just sounds too good to be true. And you know what? They're waiting patiently. They're waiting for the right moment. They're waiting for that specific time. For what? Once his downfall comes into a whole existence, that he is against the wall like he is right now, but in a worse situation and circumstance, that's when they're going to go ahead and take you know what I'm saying, what they want, and go ahead and take that sacrifice, because nobody gets away from these people. And these quotes are probably the most dangerous people in the world. You understand what I'm saying? Their possession, their power, how big and rich they are. There's no way. They made this man. So you think they can't take this man out? You think they can make this man do whatever they want him to do? Of course they can. That's why he has right now in the point to where there's no other way that he can even planify to get out from these circumstances, because in reality, once you join these quotes, there is no escape. You wrote your name in blood. So that blood sacrifice has to come with the sacrifice. And Drake, knowing that he put himself in these circumstances, situation, he has nowhere to go. So he understands these methods. He understands these practices because he studies these rituals. He does these rituals, and he is a part of these rituals. You understand what I'm saying? Just like everybody else that joins these quotes and joins these people. You know what I mean? Everything comes with a price when it comes to joining these people. And you really think that Drake is not going to sacrifice somebody? He's not going to sacrifice himself. As you can see, all he cares about is himself. So let's not put that or take that weight out of the perspective and out the conversation. Everybody that joins these people, they have to put themselves in a preparation situation and prepare themselves for these type of occasions or these type of fucking, circumstances from happening. And I'm going to tell you something. If you think, or if he thinks that he can get away because of his power, because of how much money he got, because he's a famous celebrity, what? You got these people fucked up. And I'm going to tell you something. I've been talking about this for so many years. And I had a YouTube channel when I first started YouTube, when YouTube first started. I'm talking about years ago. And they stopped so many of us talking about these circumstances and about these quotes and about these agendas and propagandas that they deleted, terminated our channels, and even threatened us by sending us threatening messages. And the list just goes on and on and on. So Drake right now is in a situation where he knows that he has to get ready and prepare himself to sacrifice a family member, a friend, a loved one, or himself. You see, they would rather for you to sacrifice yourself because they make more money you dead than you alive. Think about it. Look at Michael Jackson. Look at Tupac Shakur. Look at so many people that have died. Look at Prince. They are making more money with them dead than actually them being alive. So if you don't put your frame of thought and mind to think that Drake didn't have to go through this and he had to prepare himself for this type of environment and circle, you got life fucked up. But I'm going to end this video by saying this. Do y'all think that Drake is ready to, sacrifice himself or sacrifice one of his family members to give that blood sacrifice to his career and the agenda and the propaganda that he is pursuing for this machine and these quotes and this Illuminati prospect for him to continue going? Or y'all think this is the ending of Drake and they just gonna let him go so he can go ahead with his miserable life and continue being tried wherever he goes and being disrespected like he is, thanks to Kendrick Lamar? But I want to have y'all taking it. What do y'all think? How do y'all see this from happening? Because in reality, when you are within this environment of Illuminatis and, people that are within these quotes, there's nothing that you can do. There's nothing that will and can't stop these people from doing and sacrificing and making happen exactly what the deal was when Drake signed this contract and signed this deal with the devil himself. And a lot of other artists are going through the same thing, and they will meet their fate, and they will meet this day at the ending of their career or in the middle of their career. But y'all tell me y'all thoughts, y'all tell me what y'all think, and we'll go from there. This is your boy Chico Black, aka Jaloso. Y'all already know I do nothing but videos that are factual, from the heart, from the soul. And you know what I'm saying? I was born to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So for everybody that want to come at me sideways and disrespect me and think I'm crazy or whatever, y'all better start looking at other brothers and sisters that have been doing this shit just as long as me. You understand what I'm saying? Because everything that I just said about this dude, LeBron James, and about the Illuminati years ago since I started, it's all become factual. It's all been true. It's all been confirmed. So y'all go ahead. I have my Cash App right there. If y'all willing to donate, I will appreciate that. It helps me out a lot. You know what I'm saying? And most importantly, God bless everybody. This is your boy. Comment down below. Peace.